Eddie Kingston takes on WWE superstar Bryan Danielson, or you might know him as Daniel Bryan.
Oh yeah, that's
yes, that guy. Or not even with the son. He might have got rid of his son. Who knows? But you know, he's yeah, he's John Cena's buddy there. Fight.
There he is, but right now, Eddie Kingston, the king of diamonds, the last of the dying breed.
And who's he wrestling here?
A man everyone watching this footage knows very well, the American Dragon Bryan Danielson, who just less than 3 weeks ago from this very day was spitting in the face of John Cena on national television, and now he has returned to Chikara.
Well, not only returning to Chikara, but making his return back to the independent professional wrestling right here at Chikara, picking Chikara. Out of all the different companies in the world, he chose Chikara.
He is taking on one of the best, not only that Chikara has, but all of the wrestling world has to offer, and that is Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston knows the gravity of this matchup, this first time ever matchup. These two mixed it up just slightly back at King of Trios 2009 as the Roughnecks took on Team Uppercut. This is the first ever singles encounter between these two titans of the wrestling industry.
And as you may or may not know, Chikara, in his brief time off in the last few weeks, Bryan Danielson has spent quite a bit of time in shoot wrestling training, catch-as-catch-can wrestling training, just hour after hour on the mat, improving his skills. So we're going to see a man at the very, very top of his game tonight.
You say that about the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, but you also say that about Eddie Kingston. Oh, wait a minute.
What an opportunity for Eddie Kingston.
And again, you mentioned before, man, this is his first match back to the independent scene after a brief absence. And for that return to be rained on by Eddie Kingston is something that Bryan Danielson does not want to have happen. But Eddie Kingston, he's going after all comers, taking on the biggest and the best in the wrestling world, whether it be Tommy Dreamer, who we just saw back in May.
Oh, look at this, putting all that pressure on his shoulder blade and rotator cuff there.
Yeah, the left arm chicken wing behind him while he wrenched back at the right arm. He had him in a pinning combination there just momentarily. Kingston now reverses on Danielson. Look at the bridge.
Whoa! And there's that catch-as-catch-can, follows it up with a drop.